And coming up on STO Weather, we are giving you the live MoDOT update, which happened a couple of hours ago, what they are wanting you to do as we head towards this evening. Also, as we still have a winter weather advisory till 9 p.m., I'm keeping an eye on next week's system, which could be another system to watch. I'm also tracking the snow that is on the ground and keeping an eye on the weekend, as we are gonna have golfing weather. Your weather update with Alvin Kamau, extended coverage and storm alerts starts right now. And good evening, I'm Alvin Kamau. I hope everyone is enjoying their evening. Hopefully you're warm and you're at home. We have our storm alert coverage. We have a lot to get to in terms of the 7-day forecast, when this weather is going to end, and another system that will be moving in next week. We do first want to get to a MoDOT update, which they are talking about all of this information. They're going to talk about what to expect as we head towards this entire day, as we head towards this evening, and why you should stay off the roads.
At our winter weather event today, drivers should be cautious of wet roads, turning slick as we go through this afternoon. Again, MoDOT urges drivers, if you're out there, please be patient, slow down, and give our snowplow operators plenty of room to work. You crashed or slide off the road, please remain in your vehicle and the emergency services will get to you. I'm going to hand off here to Highway Patrol to give you an update.
Good afternoon, I'm Logan Bolton with the Missouri State Highway Patrol. Throughout the day we've seen an increase of sleet and rain in the area, and that's led to slick roadways. And an increase in stranded motorists.
So that was what you are hearing. You are hearing the MoDOT update with those road conditions across the area. Right now I'm going to put it into a better view so that you're able to see it in a better screen. So here we go, as you are listening to our continuing coverage. This is something that happened this afternoon, but it's also something that you do need to know as we head towards this evening.
And motor vehicle crashes. So far as of 1 p.m. today, numbers wise, we've had 194 calls for service, 39 stranded motorists, 83 non-injury crashes, and 4 injury crashes. So if you're commuting home today from work, I urge you to slow down, take your time, get to where you're going safely, increase the distance between you and the vehicle in front of you. With the slick roadways, it's going to take you a lot more time to brake and actually slow down than it would on a dry roadway. So make sure you have a significant distance between you and the vehicle in front of you, so there's not a chance that you slide right into the back of them. If you're on one of our major highways or the interstate with multiple lanes, I encourage you to stay in one lane. Choose a lane and stay in it until you get to your exit. Because with that sleet and rain, there's a lot of slush built up on the roadways, and if you try to change lanes, you're going to go through that slush, and you're going to start sliding on the road, potentially crashing or ending up off the roadway. As Michelle said, if you do end up off the road, dial 911, star 55 will take you straight to the Highway Patrol, and remain in your vehicle. As she said, it's the safest place for you. You hit a slick spot on the road, the chances of somebody else hitting that spot and ending up right where you are pretty high. So the safest place is going to be to remain in your vehicle. MoDOT is going to be out treating the roads, trying to get them cleared so you have a safe roadway to travel on. So give them the room. Don't crowd them. Like I said before, creating the distance between you and the vehicles in front of you. Give yourself the distance between them, the MoDOT trucks as well, so they have the opportunity to work safely and get the roadways cleared. For us right now, we are investigating a crash on.
As you are continuing to listen to this continuing coverage, this is something that they have been seeing throughout this entire day. We are going to get to your weather forecast very shortly, but please pay attention to what they are saying.
Delays. And I'll turn it over to Bob.
District Maintenance Engineer from out at St. Louis District. Like you said, it's been coming in as sleet and rain most of the morning this morning and early this afternoon. We've got a slight lull going on right now. Give us an opportunity to get a little ahead of this thing before it comes back in here in a couple.
So this was the law that we had this afternoon. Now they're talking about this evening, what to expect if you have to travel this evening.
Sleet in some locations where we did actually have to push the sleet off the roadway. And those areas of concern we've got right now are, like the patrol said, those center lines where there could be some slush buildup, some areas on ramps, any of those things that don't get hit as often as the main line roadway. So keep an eye on those spots. We've got around and treated everything, but we get over the main line more often than we do those ramps and intersections, things like that. Those could be some locations we have some buildup. So we ask people to be careful. And as for the rest of the day, it's going to start snowing again here around 3 o'clock. That's what they're saying.
So this was the snow that was moving in at 3 o'clock. Now they're about to talk about the evening rush.
Fairly early. Our biggest concern is we're going to try to get as much snow off the road as we can, get a treatment down before it gets really cold tonight. It's supposed to get in the single digits before tomorrow morning, and our chemicals don't work as fast in those conditions. So we're going to do our best to get our roads clean and get a treatment on them, get some of that stuff melted off and dried up the best we can. But those are the cautions for tomorrow morning. There are still going to be some slick spots out there. When it gets night, we're not going to be able to get that road perfectly clean, so we're going to have to watch out for that in the morning especially. So we'll be out all night keeping an eye on those things and trying to make sure we get in the best condition for tomorrow morning's rush hour also. But the first concern we got is this evening's rush hour. It's going to start snowing again when you're headed home. So as was said before, take your time, give yourselves plenty of room, give our trucks plenty of room, and be careful out there. So we want everybody to get home safe. Thank you.
So that was MoDOT talking about this afternoon and the evening. So right now we're also now going to get to your weather forecast. Getting to your weather forecast right now, as you can see, your weather forecast right now. As you can see, we have our weather update and we're going to give you those latest details. So as we are giving you the latest details on this system that is starting to move out of our area, why I wanted to show you that MoDOT presentation is because as we head towards this evening, any leftover water liquid out there is going to turn into solid, and so that will cause some bad conditions for areas that haven't been treated. And so as I am continuing this extended coverage, I want you to know all about this. This is a premiere for those who are watching us on this premiere. We are doing that extended coverage as long as possible here. So we have your winter weather update. Of course, we have that winter weather advisory till 9 p.m. And of course, it's going to be a cold night tonight. We're expecting at least an inch of snow on the ground for St. Louis by the time this entire system is over 1 to 3 to our northwest. And around Quincy, Bowling Green, Columbia, get about 5 to 10 inches on the higher side. Now as we get to your 7-day forecast, we're going to have a mix of snow. Of course, we had that rain in the morning, and then we're getting that mix of snow. Now it's ending. Friday, it's expected to be sunny, if not partly cloudy, 42 degrees with a low of 21. Saturday will be a high of 36 degrees with a low of 26, and Sunday is going to be 60 with a low of 41, warmer. Monday will be President's Day, and we'll have a high of 63. Now we're watching a new system that will be coming in for Tuesday and Wednesday. We're supposed to have some rain likely with a high of 57 on Tuesday, and Wednesday we're supposed to have it mixing with some wintry mix, sleet, freezing rain, 34, and then Thursday it can mix with some snow. So this is another system we have to watch. Right now we can't give the latest details on snow amounts, but what we can tell you is just to keep an eye on the weather. I'll have more details on that as we get more information on that. You're watching our continued extended coverage as we are continuing to keep you updated on this entire winter storm. Right now we have an update with your local news to let you know what is going on those roads. Coming up on your extended coverage, we have an update on your traffic to let you know what is going on, and we also have an update from your local news to let you know what is happening this evening. I'm Alvin I'm Alvin Kamau. Hopefully everyone is enjoying their evening. We are continuing our extended storm alert coverage here on STL Weather to keep you safe. Right now we have the latest details on traffic right now. Here's what we are getting right now on your traffic. Here is a live view on traffic. You can see what is going on right now. What we have here on 170, we have emergency vehicles named lane blocked. Left lane blocked around the 170 westbound after exit 208 at Wensville Park Way, as well as emergency vehicles that are there. Some other areas that you do need to know is we also have a construction work that is maintenance work that is on 164, so that exit ramp is closed. If we get more information on any more traffic information, we will let you know. Right now we do want to get an update from your local news. They have the latest details on what is going on right now.
Westbound, it is one of those snows where it's painful on your face with the snow blowing this way. It is a light snow. If you look behind me, the road, Interstate 70, is pretty clear, but visibility is becoming a problem. You can barely see the Blanchette Bridge. The roads themselves, a little bit slushy. People are taking it slow, but they're pretty clear. But keep this in mind. Out here in St. Charles, what's underneath the untreated roads is this ice. If your car has been sitting outside all day, of course mine's warm on the inside, you're going to have a thick layer of ice. You can imagine that would be underneath. The parking lot we are parked in here is a complete ice rink. So just things to be careful of as the snow continues to move in west. But again, the wind, the blowing snow, it's making visibility very difficult. So even if the roads aren't exactly covered, it's a good thing to take it slow. We're live in St. Charles.
That was your extended coverage that happened earlier today. We have other details to let you know right now. Coming up on your extended coverage of STL Weather, we explain what happened this morning. And this morning you can see there was a flood, and this happened in the Metro East area. When we were talking to you about that flood watch that we were talking about, we're going to show you some officials and people around the area about their reactions. This is how it was earlier this morning in O'Fallon, Illinois. This wasn't right now. This wasn't tonight. This is how it was earlier this morning when flooding was in the Metro East, where we were talking about this flood watch that we were explaining yesterday. And this is what happened in the Metro East in O'Fallon, Illinois. This is why we were talking about this flood watch that was until 12 p.m. Thursday, which is already expired. And of course, now that we are talking about all of the sleet that is moving towards that has been moving towards the St. Louis area, and then the snow, we are getting that brief look. So as you can see on the radar, of course, as we have been giving you this extended coverage of what has been going on earlier this morning, you can see how we have that snow that is starting to end across the St. Louis area. Now, of course, if we have any reports of any traffic, we will let you know. And for the latest, please follow me on my Twitter page, which I'll talk about a little bit later on in our broadcast. But of course you can see that snow that is starting to move away from the area. So of course, as we are just about to as we are going to end our coverage, we just wanted to let you know that how that has been going on and everything that's been going on. And here's a national radar of what has been going on across the area. Severe weather in the south, and here in St. Louis we've just been dealing with that cold weather. And so next week's system is a system that we have to watch very carefully. You can't even see it anywhere because it's too far out to give you all of the latest details. So when we get more information, we will let you know. Until then, we are going to wrap it up. And To wrap things up, we want to let you know what to expect tonight. Expect some cold conditions for tonight. The snow that is on the ground is probably just an inch in St. Louis, 1 to 3 to our northwest, 3 to 5 inches around Troy, and around Quincy, some areas got around 9 inches of snow. Now, our 7-day forecast, expect Friday to be sunny with a high of 42. The weekend is supposed to be pretty sunny, probably a little chilly on Saturday, but a quick warm up on Sunday, 60 degrees. Monday 60s, around 63 degrees, partly cloudy, 20% chance of precip. And then we also have Tuesday, rain is likely, 60% chance of that happening. And then we have to watch another system in the Wednesday and Thursday of next week on wintry mix and then mixing in with snow. That is all of our time we have for our extended coverage. I hope I gave you all of the information. Remember, this was not actually a huge weather report. This was an extended coverage. So we were talking about things that were happening this morning and things that are happening now. For the latest updates as we are going off, please follow me on Twitter. Consider this as your app because I'm always on it and continuing to give you the latest updates, retweeting any latest posts that we do have. So the link will be in the description down below of this premiere. Thank you for those who are watching us. Again, what we have been talking to you about is not just now, it's been throughout the entire day. And so as you are watching this premiere right now, make sure you follow me on Twitter. I will continue to give you the latest updates on all weather this evening. And thank you for those who do follow me on Twitter. For the latest updates, that is where I will be. Until then, we appreciate you joining us for our extended coverage, and we'll hope to see you in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe, turn on notifications to get the latest details on weather when I am gone. Until then, have a good rest of your evening. There's some school closings, so of course some schools may not have school tomorrow because of how cold it's going to be. Temperatures are going to be in the single digits. So let's wrap up by showing you a picture of the Gateway Arch. And you're looking at the St. Louis Arch cam as we are letting you go. Of course, we were expecting better than this. You can see the lands are covered with rain. You can see, let me just say, frozen precip. We had that snow moving in. The snow is moving out of the St. Louis area right now. Of course, that is a really wet view of the Gateway Arch. Thank you for letting us give you the latest updates on all weather. Right now it is 22 degrees and cloudy. Stay warm, St. Louis.